We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Kelly Johnson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Popped high in the air. Smoke is there for it. 1 out. Michael Conforto will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him. Rougned Odor will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Tap fouled at home plate. A pause, and the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Good block of the plate by Navarro, and they got him at home. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. 2 men on, 2 out, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Jays, center fielder, Kevin.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In now, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Conforto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Michael Saunders set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Cabrera is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Lucas Duda makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Pilar is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Smoke. 2 down. Asdrubal Cabrera into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Upton Jr. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Batting ninth, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To short. Tulowitzki ranges to his right. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Belted high in the air out to left. Conforto looks up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Batting center, the shortstop, Troy.
So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto shading to his right. 2 gone. Melvin Upton Jr. gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted in the air to center field. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Kelly Johnson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Ruknadodor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Three and 2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Deoner Navarro digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Deoner.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Beltre's there to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Devin Travis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Carlos Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 5. Carlos.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Donaldson in foul ground, and he's retired 1 away. Adrian Beltre is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Striding into the box, Lucas Duda. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in. Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Josh.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Wheeler's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn. The same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Michael Saunders will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is pulled into right. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Ready now, Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Left side, fielded by Beltre. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt Kemp heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And the 5th inning will start with a leadoff double. As Drupal Cabrera stands in again, he got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he pops it up back behind second base. Travis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Kelly Johnson steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Troy.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. We all remember when Tulowitzki was traded from the Rockies to the Blue Jays late July of 2015. Seemed weird at the time not seeing him in a Colorado uniform, but it really didn't take him that long to make the transition.
No, it didn't. In his first game in a Blue Jays uniform, he went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Now, that's the way you make the first impression.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Melvin Upton Jr. is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. Odor bare hands it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Now at the plate, Deoner Navarro. He singled his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. Kevin Pillar digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. The tag, and he is out. Michael Conforto will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Conforto.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Rougned Odor will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle, Tulowitzki is right there. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Tulowitzki from shallow right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Devin Travis will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Michael Saunders will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retire. Adrian Beltre is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Matt Kemp steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Smoke on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. As Dribble Cabrera steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Pickoff move to second. Runners back. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Edwin Encarnacion steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre scoops it up, and Beltre throws on to first for the out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Justin Smoke is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. Cabrera, great stop to first in time.
Oh, love it.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Upton sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman,
Kelly Johnson, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Justin Ruggiano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he does. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Rugnidodur. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he falls behind 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run. Melvin Upton Jr. steps in now.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder, Melvin Upton.
Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Digging in and looking for more, Deonder Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting, center fielder,
Kevin Pillar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a forked ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Devin Travis digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. To short, hit hard. Cabrera's up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez strides in, grounded out his last time through.
the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Saunders on the move. And they can't run it down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Joaquin Benoit will take over in a tie ball game with one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Benoit has the target. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Tulowitzki takes it in. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
The batter,
Lucas Duda gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch is a forkball too low for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Michael Saunders will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Matt Kemp ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. As Drupal Cabrera steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Travis d'Arnaud stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Roberto Ozuna will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Kelly Johnson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Navarro. And that ends the inning. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Neil Ramirez will come on here to start the home 10.
Number 52, Neil Ramirez.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Still 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruggiano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Melvin Upton Jr. digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Odor gloves it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the catcher Deandre Navarro. Jose Bautista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Low for ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Justin Ruggiano comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, 2 down now. Carlos Gonzalez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the... Russell Martin brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. And a ball, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now, 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Center fielder
Kevin Pillar ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they found him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Devin Travis will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Devin Travis.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Josh Donaldson struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
In there, strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. Adrian Beltre steps in to begin the inning.
Off for the Mets, third baseman Adrian Beltre.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter Lucas.
Hit sharply on the ground. Right to Donaldson. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Looped out towards short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Michael Saunders is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment.
Jerry Familia will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Too high, 1-0.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
That's inside, 2-0. Ball 3. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Kemp to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Edwin Encarnacion steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. Troy Tulowitzki strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the... As Drupal Cabrera steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Brett Cecil will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Upton moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Travis d'Arnaud struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Kelly Johnson digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Good action on the sinker. 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Justin Smoke will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Leading off for the Jays, first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Striding in, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ezekiel Carrera will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ezekiel Carrera.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Chris Colabello will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. One out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
The catcher,
Russell Martin
55.
is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Justin Ruggiano is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Cecil's ready. 1-2 on its way. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Second baseman.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Saunders going back at the track, the wall. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Pilar will range to his left and put it away. Two down.
Now batting.
Adrian Beltre ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Tyler Clippard is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Now playing right
Fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Ruggiano has a read on it. 1 down. Devin Travis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Mike Morin is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here.
Number 64. Mike Morin.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a foul popped behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike three. And with that, the ball game is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Stroman's ready. 0-2 on its way. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. On the ground up the middle, there is Travis. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third is Bogaerts heading for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Mitch Moreland will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Nolan Arenado will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
A man at third with one away. Chopped in front of home plate. Navarro is up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Center fielder
Tyler Naquin stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here comes Arenado wheeling around third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Greg Clark steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Devin Mesoraco will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Tulowitzki gloves it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Devin Travis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And a high strike there, 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. The tag, and he is out. Pablo Sandoval makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. Number 40 steps in now.
Batting ninth, left fielder, number 40.
Stroman comes set. First pitch on the way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Saunders moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts stands in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The right fielder, number
Shin-Soo Choo stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Mitch Moreland gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Michael Saunders strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And a rather easy first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Edwin Encarnacion. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit down the third base line. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Troy Tulowitzki gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Bogaerts is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nolan Arenado is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Colabello's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Greg Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And that'll be in time as a perfect strike to second from Navarro gets his man. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Saunders is under it. And the inning is over. Justin Smoke digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 8, right fielder.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Number 40 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Deoner Navarro is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Devin Mesoraco is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 39.
Stroman looks in. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Saunders is there now to make the play, and on 1 pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Now batting.
Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Xander Bogaerts digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Colabello. And that ends the inning. Kevin Pillar is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runs up and gets this one down. Moreland takes it in, and he is out on the tag. Devin Travis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Donaldson.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can. And
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Shin-Soo Choo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Mitch Moreland will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke, gets a double play. Nolan Arenado will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Michael Saunders. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. Troy Tulowitzki stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Moreland will put this one away. Tyler Naquin makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Donaldson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Greg Clark will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Devin Mesoraco will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Justin Smoke will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Chris Colabello is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, no hits. 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Deoner Navarro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Pablo Sandoval is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
The designated hitter.
Swing and a looper to left. Tulowitzki is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Now batting.
Number 40 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looped out toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now batting.
Devin Travis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Josh Donaldson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Shin-Soo Choo comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Mitch Moreland will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that'll get down for a base hit. Nolan Arenado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Line drive, base hit left field. Saunders gets it back into the infield, and as a result, the runner will hold on at third base. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Saunders. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Greg Clark strides in, grounded out his last time through. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Michael Saunders digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there. Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chu over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The designated hitter, Pablo.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Number 40 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 40.
Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and they get them both. Xander Bogaerts will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin is there, 1 away. Chris Colabello will try it again. 0 for.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chu is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Deoner Navarro will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight. Jose Bautista will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on no hits, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Salazar. His record is now 2-1.